Hey. Welcome back. Okay, so now we're gonna do some oracle cards, guys. Hey. Okay, I'm trying to wave at everybody. Hey, Phoenix. You catching the second part of the reading? I did a reading earlier. It's in my story. I did a general reading. So some of the messages may resonate with you guys, some may not. And then I said I was gonna come back and do a oracle card reading. So that's what we're about to get into right now. Okay. So that's for those who are just like tuning in right now. Just giving you guys an update on what we're up to. Yeah. So let's get into that. Hey guys. Okay, we got pay yourself first. This says make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So, yes, earlier we had that Nine of Pentacles. So that's kind of like, to me, a similar energy of like really just nurturing yourself. You're gonna have this abundant energy to where you can set some things aside and have things for yourself. Maybe you're a giver and you find yourself like always giving, 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 never just like pausing and giving back to yourself. So this is like the message for you to like really just start giving to yourself. Like it's cool, you know? um so yeah, start pouring back into yourself. That self-love is like so important, especially right now with this season. It's really important to be taking those salt baths, putting money aside to take yourself to lunch, to treat yourself sometimes. If you're always cooking, maybe find like a healthy alternative to where you don't have to cook and you can like order in or go out. Just take yourself out. Do things good for yourself. Pay yourself first. You cannot pour from an empty vessel. And you already know this. Your next card is take a divinely guided chance. It says all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Now, earlier in the first reading, we had that death card in reverse. And that was, we were talking about how, like, you could be holding on to some things that are no longer serving you, some things that's run its course in your life, but it could be familiar, so that's why you're holding on to it. We also had that Six of Cups energy, so this could be talking about that, like, let go. Take something that's different. It could be different, but it could be a divine change for you. And this could lead you into like valuable things, like we talked about earlier, those valuable opportunities. So really start like tapping into things that could be different but still beneficial for you. It's really important at this time. Your next card is organized for success. This is to me confirmation. For it to be like organized for success, this is like saying that success is on the horizon. Success is within reach, right? And then you have this take a divinely guided chance card, which is saying that taking this divinely guided chance will lead you to what your success is. We all have different walks, so our success, our ideals of success are totally different than the next person. But organize for whatever success you want. It says, do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So this is really like getting shit in order. We had that Eight of Pentacles where it was like you were just working, getting shit in order, and that led you to that Nine of Pentacles where everything was solid, right? So now that you have all your tools, now that you have everything that you need, it's just really time to like put that shit in order. And it's like, I know what I'm saying is simple, but sometimes we forget these simple things. Especially when we're trying to manifest, we can kind of like overthink, and then we don't get a chance to just organize everything because we have so much going on. And and then not paying yourself first. We had that Four of Swords where it was like you needed to rest and recuperate. So part of paying yourself first is getting that rest, is relaxing, is letting go of some tension and some worries and some stress. By like making sure you have enough reserve for you. You know, you need to have that portion of yourself where you can just go into and be like, you know what, I'm just doing me right now. Hey Mecca, love you. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, I think that's like beautiful energy. So that organized for success, it's like it's here. It's here. So get organized for it so you can have room for it. You know, you can be holding on to some baggage and some shit from the past or some shit that doesn't serve you, and then that's clouding up room in your energy space. You know what I'm saying? So then the things that you want, those good opportunities, don't have space to reach you because you're holding on to so much baggage, so much tension, so much things and thoughts of what you could have changed in the past, and you're not giving to yourself enough. You know, it's one thing to be compassionate and kind to people around us, but sometimes we have to turn that around onto ourselves and give ourselves that same compassion, that same comfortability, and those same affirmations and things like that that we give to other people. Pay those things to yourself so that you can be like at your best. You know what I'm saying? Like look around you and find those things. It's like, yo, I got out of bed today. I got out of bed today. Some people don't. Like it's just things that you have to organize for. And it starts with the mind space. Like organize your mind to have good opportunities and positive things coming to you, and that's what you're going to get, and you're going to be in that space to where you're ready to welcome it in. So just release some things. Go against some things that you don't know. I'll pull one more card from this deck, then we'll move to another one. Your last card is positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. And that was basically what I was just saying. Like, just like embody that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want. acknowledge when shit's not going the way you want it to go. Of course, acknowledge that, because in acknowledging that, that's how you're gonna find the solution. But don't dwell in that. Still keep that optimistic mindset and energy. Um, and as cliche as it sounds, that positivity backing that is gonna give you that faith and allow you to help those things manifest. No matter how the outcome comes in, it could be way better than you imagined it to be. Okay. So, should we do love oracle cards, or should we do energy oracle cards, or some angel answers? If you want me to do love oracle cards, just drop a heart. If I get 5 hearts, I'll do love oracle cards for you guys next. But I want to know, like, what you guys kind of want to see. So let me know so I can get the next deck ready. Okay. Okay, I'll do love then. You guys put up enough hearts. I'll do love. Okay, y'all gotta hold on real fast. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's get these shuffled. Oh God. Bottom of the deck is deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Ooh, goodness. We're going to have to clarify that. Hey, virtuous woman. Y'all are clutch for waiting on me while I went to the bathroom. I love y'all for that. Thank you. Okay. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Wow. Okay, so the other day I was just chilling and, like, you know, when you get a download, it just happens. And it was saying, like, sometimes people have these traumatic relationships with their parents, and then they go out into the world and they try to, like, date people that kind of remind them of their parents. And if their parents were, like, emotionally distant, then they kind of, like, chase after people who are emotionally distant, because there's this innate energy to prove something, to get that love. And it's like, it's sad, but it's also unhealthy because that creates codependency. And so this coming out with the deception card, like, somebody could mirror that energy specifically to manipulate someone into being with them, or someone could be like using that energy towards someone else to manipulate them into being with them. But nonetheless, the bottom line is that, like, in order to like have healthy relationships, there's gonna have to be some resolve within this issue with like family and how it bleeds over into your relationships outside of family. Okay. Um, all right. The next card is children in the reverse. Your love life is being affected by children. Damn, that's deep. But then it could just be like, you know how some guys be like, I don't date women with children. Or you could be in love with somebody and they already having kids with somebody else. And you just finding out and this shit is hurting. Like you thought y'all had a future or something. Or like they had a kid with somebody while y'all was taking a break, or while y'all, like something like that, you know? Or y'all want children and it's hard to conceive, and that's affecting the emotional connection and the sexual connection. Or you don't want children and they do, and vice versa. The next card is new love. So some of you guys could be in this space where, you know, you're tired of the deception, you know? And being with people who don't show them their true selves, you know, to you. Like they hold back so much, and everything's got to be like a puzzle. Can't even really get a straight conversation out of this person. That like the communication is just even warped because they are hiding behind some kind of mask. They don't want to let you in, you know. They don't want to let you in. And they can have some shit going on, you know, with this healing family issues card and this children card. Whew, excuse me, I read that. But with these two cards together, they could be having some shit going on in the background that you are unaware of, you know? And that could be a part of this deception. And you need to just be looking for new love. You know, simple as that. They got some other shit going on. And they're not communicating that to you. It's just time for you to like move on. You know what I'm saying? So that's for one group of you guys. Let's see what else we get for another group. Free spirit. Religious factors in the reverse. So maybe you guys have some different spiritual beliefs, some, you know, some different cultural beliefs, some different, like a different age, or like there's some differences. You know, religious factors doesn't always just have to be about religion, but there could be some things that are very like prominent about your lifestyles that are creating some kind of barrier for you guys. And so you know, it's just like it feels like there's a delay. There's a delay in how you guys communicate and get together and express passion and energy with each other because of these differences. This could also be like some outside influence, what other people may think of you guys' connection. It's like thwarting you guys' connection, how you guys interact with each other. But for the But it's like, yo, you deserve love though. It's safe for you to love, you know? Open your heart to receive and give the highest energy of all. So it's like, regardless of these um, differences, it's okay, you know? But you guys are going to have to come to some type of um, the word understanding about it, to where it's like, yo, we get each other, we get this connection, so fuck what everybody else thinks. But that's if it's on some healthy shit, you know what I'm saying? Not if it's this with anything to do with this first scenario with the deceit and the possibly the family on the side and some other shit going on. That one's crazy. But for this one, it's just like some minor differences that are keeping you guys from connecting on like a soul level. You know, there's some conversations that need to be had. There's some emotions and energy that needs to be released and expressed. You know? Okay, so we're gonna do one more scenario, and then we'll get on to the next card. Heart-to-heart conversations in the reverse. So there is a need for heart-to-heart conversations, but this has to be raw. This has to be where the other person may say something that's like offensive to your ego or to your emotions, but you still allow it so that you can see clearly what the fuck the other person feels. This is like that gritty ass type of conversation where maybe some shit from the past gets brought up, but it has to be dealt with because that's been something that's been like lingering and creating problems in the present, but it has to be addressed so that it can be removed. But this is like not doing that though. This is like finding excuses not to do it. Like you get to that point where you want to do it, but then there's this physical energy where like the sex comes into play, and then you guys are laughing and drinking wine and smoking an L, and then everything's cool, and then you don't say what needs to be said because you're like swept up in the passion of the moment. But these things need to be said so that there can be some clearness, some energy. You know what I'm saying? Like there needs to be these heavy talks, and it doesn't need to be combative or confrontational. It just needs to be had, and both parties need to be in that space where like, look, I know they're gonna say some things that are gonna make me uncomfortable, but I have to hear it so we can get some clarity, and then you're gonna have to come from that same space. But this is only if it's some healthy shit, some fixable shit, not no toxic ass crazy shit. But I mean, I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just saying, like, if it's some fixable shit, then fix it. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is crazy and toxic, then nah. The heart-to-heart conversations made in the reverse may not need to be had because you've already said everything you need to say, and it's just time to move forward. You gotta understand it's two sides to this. It's more than two sides. It's colorful. It's multi-dimensional, but at the same time, there's a bottom line. If you've been doing the same thing, getting the same results, and nothing's moving forward, then you know how it resonates, whichever situation or scenario resonates with you. Alright, so the next card we got is honeymoon in the reverse. So it's like after you guys have this heart to heart conversation, you could kind of like I said, that passion and shit could come up, and you can get in this honeymoon energy, but then it dies down quickly. You know, you guys might have some cool, passionate ass sex, and then the communication dies down afterwards. Attraction in the reverse. You could even, after this encounter with them, feel like, yo, I don't even feel the same about you anymore. Like the passion and the attraction is gone because you have to get these things out with this heart to heart. And once you got this out, then you got into this honeymoon stage. You're like, yeah, everything was still romantic and cool because of that passion. Oh shit! And you always got somebody. Hold on, you guys. Let me make sure. Okay. Um, yeah, you can still have that passion with the person after you have these conversations, which is that honeymoon energy where like y'all hook up and shit is cool, but then the like reality of the situation kicks in, And it's like, yo, even though this was great or whatever, I'm just like really not attracted to this person anymore. Like, I just don't feel that pull towards them anymore. You know? Could have been withheld from you for so long that by the time you got it, you didn't want it anymore. Or by the time you got it, you had evolved and changed, and your desires and standards had changed. So by the time this offer came into you, you were just like, nah, I'm not even attracted to that type of shit anymore. You know? Alright, so now let's move on to the abundance. Let's do some energy oracle cards, and then we're going to finish out with some angel answers. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to do 3 of these, and that'll be for, 3 different scenarios or groups, or however it resonates for you. It doesn't matter if you're single or in a relationship, however it resonates with you, Rosie. Rose. Thank you. Oh. Alright, so the first card that came out was number 37, third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And this came out in the reverse. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So this card says, when reversed, this card is indicating a low ebb in your energy and a possible lack of purpose. You may have been feeling very fragmented lately, unable to rein in your scattered focus. If this is the case, it's time to become more centered and single-minded. You can choose to bring a greater sense of enthusiasm to your everyday life. Call for the assistance of Chamuel to help you harness your power and spin this dynamic center of life force expression. Gather up and direct your life force energy and bring an attitude of enthusiasm to both your goal and your daily life. So remember we were talking about earlier, like having that optimism and stuff? This is basically saying that. But this is telling you to call on Archangel Chamuel. Oh, hey, it's working. Oh my God, it just took some long ass pause. I was like, what the hell is going on? Okay. Okay, you're back. Thank you. I was like, what the heck? Alright. So let's move on to that. Ooh. Rest and rejuvenation. Remember we had that Four of Swords earlier where I was saying that like it's time for you guys to get some rest and really just, go within, figure out what it is that you want. Like you extend yourself so much throughout the day, the month, whatever. Sometimes you don't even notice it. Okay. Lord, they playing with me tonight. Okay, so this card is saying, this card shows a man in a meditative and tranquil state. The message here is that it's time to relax. You may have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to just let go. When you do, allow more time to just let go. Allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time. Okay. Ah, okay. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now and more of an opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking. So make it a priority. Your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but it can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation. Now is a great time to make sure you insert this gentle activity into your daily life. In many ways, this is far more productive than unceasing action. So remember earlier I was saying like you just been going, 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 going. Yeah, it keeps pausing, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, earlier I was saying in the first live that you just been going, 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 and it's really just time to like chill, relax, go within, and really get that connection back with yourself. Okay, so let's pull one more. This one is number 10, storm warning in the reverse. Ooh, let's see what this is about. This energy feels like good to me in some way. Okay. Storm warning in the reverse. This card reverse indicates that the dark times are behind you, or at least beginning to fall away. You can take heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. This new light may bring a time of reassessment, and redirection for you. Let yourself consider where you want to go next. Also, spend time reflecting on the difficult that has passed. What was the lesson for you? Whether it's about self love or self empowerment. Remember to bring these Remember to bring these intentions and the lessons learned into your new path. Okay, so storm warning in reverse. The worst is past you. Like, yes, we were talking about that. The worst is past you. It's time to get ready for that good shit. We had that. We had the world card and we had the four of wands in the first reading, and I was saying like erase all this emotional delusion and mental confusion and confrontation with yourself and allow the good shit to come in because it's on its way. You've already been through the storm. That's why the storm warning is in reverse. You've been through the hard times. It's okay to rest now. Rest your spirit, rest your mind, rest your soul, rest your body. Because although we are spiritual energy, this body, this is the shell that we have come here in, and we have to nurture this shell in order to carry the spirit wisely and comfortably and safely. So nurture yourself, take care of yourself. You have that pay yourself first card. That's like the self-care card for me. And even though this is a collective reading, for that pay yourself first card to come out, that's even a message to me to get more rest, to take more time. Like we're always so busy with deadlines and responsibilities that we don't give ourselves chances to just relax, relate, and release. Who said that? I think that was Debbie Allen on one of those bomb ass black shows. What was it? Was it A Different World or The Cosby Show? I can't remember. But yeah, relax, relate, release. Get shit in order. Relax. When the good times happen, let them happen. Yes, you need to have a backup plan. Yes, you need to be focused on what if shit don't always stay solid. I get it. We all different world. Thank you, D. Warren. Um, Yes, we all get that feeling of anxiety when we want things to stay solid because they've been going so wrong for so long that we can kind of like panic when there's nothing to panic about. We have to be checking in with ourselves. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. We have to be constantly checking in with ourselves to see what we're carrying and what's ours, what's not ours, what's anxiety, what's reality, what we have to be thankful for. Like it's like work, but hey, it's the best kind of work because then you're gonna master it. And you're gonna just be able to chill and put your feet up and relax. And sometimes that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? You don't always need to be in a state of anxiety or pressed or worrying about some damn deadline. That's not like why we're here. Sometimes we need to just chill, and that's okay. All right, so let's get these angel answers, and then we'll be done. So, you can think of a question. You don't have to type it in because I'm not gonna have time to read it. Think of a question, and we're gonna pull 3 cards. All right, so think of your question. Whatever card flies out. Okay, these cards are brand new. They're so slippery. 3 cards popped out. Oh my god. Okay, so this still counts as one question. The first answer is opportunity. So remember earlier we talked about those opportunities coming in for you guys. So however that resonates with your question. The next one was get more information. So you probably need to, become more informed about whatever opportunity is being granted to you. Just like really look into it, make sure this is Mercury retrograde. I am superstitious, but I'm not like on that shit. But at the same time, it's like you don't really want to sign no contracts right now or really agree to anything right now unless you really, really sure in your intuitive energy that that shit is going to be right. Compromise. So some of you may need to compromise to make your shit happen. All right, that was the first group. Cause 3 fell out, so I read them. All right, this is the second group. Think your second question. Ooh, bored. Okay, that was too many that jumped out. Like 7. Hold up. These cards are slippery because they're so new. Hold on, guys. Next part is recovery. Hmm. That's a little bit, like, you could still be in recovery, so maybe that's why certain opportunities aren't being presented to you right now, or you need to go into recovery to get back to yourself after a very like exhausting and trying emotional time. Like there's some recovery that needs to be happening right now. For the next one, success. Hey. So if you were wondering if some shit is gonna be good, it's gonna be successful for some of you. The last part we got was meditation brings answers. Just like we were talking about with that force worth energy, going within. I think we even had the hermit too. So yeah, really just going within, like it's like that soul work, man. That's what's just gonna make some shit happen. That's gonna make some shit happen right now, y'all. I know that's frustrating to hear because you're probably like, I want to hear about some miracles or blah blah blah. Well, the miracle is doing that work, doing that damn out, girl. I say girl like everybody girl. Well, the fucking I don't know. The wind is blowing pretty hard over here, so it keeps knocking the signal in and out. But yeah. So I guess that's it, you guys. Let me make sure. Okay, so yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna let y'all go because it keeps pausing and I know that's irritating the hell out of me. So I know it's irritating y'all too. But okay. I hope everybody has a good night and if you need me for a paid service, link me. Um Oh yeah, I wanted to say thanks to everybody that dropped a donation last week after the live. I don't remember everybody's email because like they did it through the link in my bio. I can't remember everybody at this time, but thank you. It really helps me and helps me get cool cards to give you guys more accurate readings or just advice and things like that. And I thank you guys. I appreciate you. I love you. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Have a good night. Peace.